Hey guys, Czar here. Happy Friday, 9:48 a.m. New York session, of course. We are 13 minutes into the session, and it's April 21st, 2023. Freaky Friday. Watching the Three Sisters here. Very sloppy action. You can see the NASDAQ is vacillating. Yeah, the NASDAQ 1 minute chart. Vacillating, contracting pattern on the volume weighted average price. And something a little bit cleaner, but not much on the ES, and then the NASDAQ here trying to do its thing as well. Big drop this morning right on the New York Open from 2.5 standard deviations down to VWAP. It wasn't actually a huge point move on the Dow. I think I said NASDAQ, but I meant the Dow. Now 91 points. Watching now. All right, guys, looking for a short here. Getting ready for a short. Explain why in a moment. This is not live yet, guys. I will tell you when. My initial stop will be above this shift bar. That was the opening candle of the session. Here we go, guys. Sell stop limit now. Sell stop right where you see it there. Sell stop order right where you see it. Waiting for the flip. Here it comes. And I'm in, guys. I just got triggered in on my own platform. And I want to take this back down to the bottom here. About 43 points. Here we go. Watching closely. Patience. First trade of the day. I sat through London but didn't touch anything. I was actually working with my group most of the morning, my UK group. Patience. Back to VWAP. $8.95. Struggling a little bit here. This is a 1 minute chart, guys. You'll see a daily over here, inside bar on the daily. In other words, the high of today is below the high of yesterday, and the low of today is above the low of yesterday. Inside candle, inside bar. Very much a doji or indecisive candle so far on the daily. The reason for this trade is because of the indecision on the daily and the rejection from a new resistance zone here at the end of Europe and the beginning of New York, and then the push down. So impulse wave down here. Look, watching the 1 minute. Impulse wave down, orderly, relatively orderly, corrective wave pullback, right? To just over 3/4 of the prior impulse wave, and then the drive down with a break of structure here. Hopefully that makes sense. This would be a trend continuation or zone reversal trade. Either definition would work. I'm going to go with zone reversal on this one, just for the to be able to identify it with my group. Being super patient here. put you on pause for now, guys, and bring you back. Trying to push down here a little bit after that little retracement. Here we go. Let's see if we can get this thing finished. Maybe it can take us to the promised land. 43 points. There'll be a 1-to-1. Risking 1 to make 1. Nice point move. Although the points are, for the most part, largely irrelevant if you're sizing for your trade. Moving my stop now to above the current, or the last pivot. It's this candle wick here, you can see it clearly. One more push. Let's to get there, guys. That's the reason I call Fridays Freaky Fridays. Watching. Just doing this so I can show what it looks like, the positioning on the 30-minute as well. We need one more push down here, guys. I mean, that was essentially hit. But I always like, when I'm doing the videos, I always like to see price, blast through, or at least move through where I have my markers, even though on my platform I may have taken profits on a particular trade, or was able to get filled, for instance, because the markers are always a little bit off. But for the illustration purposes, I like to see it complete. And that may not happen here today, in which case it'll be very frustrating, given that the trade idea worked out. But we'll stick with it. I'm going to put you back on pause. Hey guys, we're back, and interesting. I thought I had the recorder off pause, and I completed this trade with you in real time. Anyway, there it is. Completion. I had all kinds of comments here about what was going on, but I had not unclicked the pause button, or clicked the pause button to unpause it. Anyway, so I've had to add this little piece of the video onto the other part using my software. Hopefully that makes sense. Anyway, completed 42 points, guys. Thanks for joining me today. Appreciate it. Actually went much lower, as you can see. And we'll probably see you a little bit later for another trade. Who knows? It's Freaky Friday. You just never know. But thank you for your support, for clicking the like button, all those nice things. Have an amazing weekend. Take care, guys.